Lou some love.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully tonight he gets used to this thing and he kind of likes it a little bit. So Luch, yeah, just follow my lead, dog. We gonna, bro, I'm gonna take care of you, Luch.
Why am I
I'm gonna take care of you. I don't know.
I feel like I'm on the stand.
And it has nothing to do with me, bro. You should have put on antiperspirant deodorant. We're gonna, what we do want to do though is like a handful of reserved VIP seats that don't mean anything right now. And so if there's anybody who's standing, preferably women, because my grandma would kill me if I didn't say women first. But preferably if we have any women who are standing up who would love to come up here and take one of these powerful seats that are reserved for very important, pretty people. Come on up here. Come on up here and do your thing. Sit down. Let's clap it up for the very important pretty people as they come up here and sit down. Okay, we got one pretty person. We got any more pretty people want to come up here? Bring your wives up here. Bring your girlfriends. I love that dress.
No old bald people are.
No old bald.
Unless they got hot Romanian wives, then it's okay.
That's true now. I guess it's okay.
Right here.
Dear Laura, I'm so glad you're sitting down on one of these very important seats.
Why couldn't you wear something low cut and frilly?
Yeah, bro. You gotta show your wife off, Joe. You can't keep her tucked in.
Where's Ron Schmidt or Louis from lighting? Could we block this? Because it's like shining the shit out of me over there.
Yeah, it is. No, speaking of lighting, no, I'm not gonna lie. Since we are talking about lighting, we got any lighting people? I know we got Papa Ron in here. We got anybody on like any crew from fire, mail, or PD that lights? Can we clap it up for the lights?
We got Merlin back there from the art
Merlin back there.
Look at, there's Merlin right now with his Farrah Fawcett haircut.
What's up, bro?
Come on in, you sexy fuck. Have a seat.
Come on up here. I know, I do just want to publicly apologize to the whole lighting crew on my show for being like the only black person on the cast. I know I'm extremely difficult to light for with the rest of these white people. I feel like every time I'm in the scene, it just takes forever for us to get the shit done. Because they always come, Luch, be me for just a second, Luch. Luch is me. This is the whole light of people. They come up to me and they always like,
makeup and
no, that's
white
not
powder.
They be like, you know what? We're gonna need an ultralight beam for him. Let's bring in 2 Kanye West. Bring in the Kanye West for the rest because we're not gonna be able to light him up. And I'm always like, how come I'm always in somebody's way or like blocking the shadow or like, and so I apologize, lighting, for just being black.
That's you, Louis.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's not like that. It's not like that. But let's clap it up for lighting for always making it happen because they make it work. If it wasn't for lighting and makeup, listen, I look a lot better on TV than I think I do in real life. I tell you that. You got your hand raised. What's going on, ma'am?
My husband on October 11th was shot by someone who robbed him and stole his wallet, and we don't know who it is. And I was in the state of Washington. So it's not just Chicago, you guys, it's universal.
It's universal.
And that's
let's clap it up for that testimony. Because that's why we're here tonight. Listen. We here for Patrick because we want Patrick to live on, and I think Patrick will live on as long as we continue to live our lives in his memory, but not just in his memory, but with his energy, with his motivation, with the way that he inspired people. He's gonna live forever. But I got a little cousin who didn't make it to high school because he was shot down by gun violence. I got friends in high school that didn't make it out of high school because they were shot because of gun violence. And just like your husband or your family member, we all have family members here. And it's not a black issue, it's not a white issue, it's not a geographic issue, it's an issue. It's an issue that has a lot to do, it's an issue that has a lot to do with the lack of love. It's universal. This is about young minds, old minds, this is about energy here. And the reason why we're here tonight, and the reason why each and every person is sitting in these seats or standing in the back by the bar is because you're not here by accident. And I do want to say, before we really kick off this show, I do want everybody to understand that everybody here isn't here by accident. There's a gift in each and every seat. There's a gift sent in each and every spot. that is here for a very, very specific reason. And I want you to look to your left and to your right and understand that whoever's next to you is going to help contribute to how powerfully and organically we present this show. So don't think just because you're not on this stage, just because you're not singing and dancing and like doing powerful things that you're not contributing.
With what we've learned from the actual firefighters and police officers and doctors and lawyers that we've come to grow and love. Can you just talk to us about that just a little bit, Luch? Just a little bit. Just talk to us about like how y'all bust just balls.
No, go, you do what you do, and I'll just stand up here and look stupid. I like this.
See, Luch, if you want to drink.
You're in trouble. I love your pockets.
Therefore, a baby is born with the need to be loved but never outgrows it. Born to die a man, yet understands that he was chosen, thinks back and remembers being that child in the womb. Nothing was better. Supplied with free housing and food. What was better than safety then? The absolute, the everything, and nothing. Nothing. Time's up. Pushed out the birth canal all of a sudden. Now he's forced to live. Forced to have opinions and ideas. Forced to think critically. Forced to find a career. Forced to let the force be with him. Then forced to run. Forced to represent. Stomping in his Air Force One. But see what all this force did to his gift. Forced the fields to keep it real, and that's what found him his niche. Had to beg, borrow, and steal to get a deal for his fix. Raised a fist to Harvey World, where they taught him his tricks. And through his eyes, he realized this guy's had no limits. And the sound of the world spinning sounded like him winning. His world spinned in accordance to the young black gift, and the world looked in awe as he unwrapped it, but just that quick. The world saw a black canvas. The Lord blessed him with the universe as his audience. He left his life on the stage. And the crowd went wild. After they answered their phone, of course. Took a standing ovation and took a bow with the clouds, the curtains closed, and he posed to take a pic with the stars, a black canvas, chosen to be the gift of tomorrow. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, what I want us to understand that every reason and everything that we do tonight is for the gifts of tomorrow. So can we clap it up for the young minds, for the young world, for the young people? Can we clap it up for the gift of tomorrow? Can we just do a little bit better for everybody who wants to study this evening? Can we do a little bit better? I just want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. It's a beautiful crowd. Even the people in the shadows, I know it's too dark to really know how you look, but I'm pretty sure you're nice. But everybody up here who I can see, it's like y'all look real good. I appreciate y'all for coming out here just like that. Everybody looks like they took showers, they washed their hands before they got up here. Now hygiene is a big deal, especially here at the Chop Shop. Can we clap it up for the Chop Shop for allowing us to be here? We're clapping up for the Christmas lights, for the people in the balcony. Y'all look very much like we prepare for the holidays. That means a lot. But ladies and gentlemen, just like my good brother Mouth said, I go by the name of LaRoche Hawkins. It's a pleasure to be the master of ceremonies this evening. I'm only here to be the liaison for the good grooves, for the powerful and for the positive vibes. I'm only here to make sure that the people that come up here and the people that are sitting down there understand exactly what's going on and know how to groove with each other. But more than anything, I think it's important for us to continue to understand that while we are here for a cause that had a lot to do with death, we're only here to celebrate life. That's what we're here for. I want us all to understand that we're here to celebrate life. We're here to celebrate not only the lives that were taken too soon, but the lives who are still here and that can still be here to remember those lives and celebrate those lives in a positive way. So if you think that it's going to be like a solemn and somber kind of groove, nah, that's not how we get down. That's not what we're here for. I mean, I feel like we've drunk too much and we've eaten too much hors d'oeuvres and chicken wings and sliders to really go that deep. You know what I mean? These things might happen just because we do want to evoke a kind of emotion that make you want to donate in fundraising kind of events. This is a fundraiser, and so if we make you cry or laugh, either way, you're going to go in those pockets and you're going to donate to the funds and the cause that we have this evening. But, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm talking about the rules and the vibes, I would love to introduce to you a young lady, and I say young lady because in my mind, you know what I'm saying, she's still good. She's still moving. I don't see her close. Oh, there she is. She goes, girl, you better stop talking to me like that. I'm about to introduce to you a young lady who has inspired me and motivated me, who I trust more than anybody. If one of the first people, and most of y'all probably don't watch Chicago PD, but one of the first people who I refer to after every single tape, because I trust and I know that she's gonna keep it real with me and let me know how I did, because I'm always so nervous and I don't know anything about my job. Is the young lady whom I'm about to introduce right now. This woman, I trust her more than anything. I believe in her more than anything. She's probably one of the most brave and courageous individuals that I've ever had the pleasure to meet in my life. I think it's very, very important that before we even get into what we're getting into, that we introduce this woman and allow her to set the tone for the rest of this evening. And so if you would, honestly, I'm gonna ask that if you sit down, if you would stand for me right now. And clap it up for probably the main reason why we're here. Our main motivation and inspiration behind Patrick Lebanon. Ladies and gentlemen, you can clap your hands. Miss Patricia Fontaine.
I have a really lucky job. All day long I sit and I look at TV monitors of good-looking men and women. And some days I go, yeah, that's great. Some days I go, yeah. I think we need another tape for that one. That can't go on TV. You can say that. It was really nice of me to upstairs. I lost my speech. I did write one, and it's on little index cards if anybody sees it. It's not in the purse. You taking my purse? Who are you? I think there's a lot of cops here.
You can trust me.
About 6 months ago, as you'll read in this lovely brochure, we got this idea, and Royce was instrumental in it. I got the idea because I'm not the kind of person that just sits around. I like to volunteer, I like to do things, I like to get to know people, I like to learn stuff. And one day I was sitting at work, and I was a year after my son, Patrick, had been brutally murdered while he was running back home, and my dad. And I thought, what the hell can I do? This is ridiculous. I had this wonderful, beautiful life. What can I do? What can I do? How can I help? And I thought about the public service announcements, and I said to Royce, hey, we're going to make some public service, we're going to do something. And Royce looked at me like, okay. And then he said, and how are we going to do that? And I actually shouldn't repeat all this because I wasn't good at it. If I had the damn script, I wouldn't be saying all this. Because it's all in this program. And he's the one who said, let's do a show and let's get it started. And I have got to tell you, from the first second, it has organically happened and been created. There's not been one person that I haven't asked a question of, or an idea, or an opinion, and they've said, yeah, I can do that. Oh, I know somebody who can do that. And it's just happening and happening, and I think it's happening and happening, not just because they love me, or because they saw me before and after, which was a very difficult thing. I had to come to work every day and sob, because I work on a TV show that deals with this exact subject matter, but it's also very, very, very healing, because I don't know how many people are on our crew, but there's a whole bunch of them, and I would be sitting here typing my notes, crying, because the acting was so good and it was so real. And it was real. Now I know that's what people say when their child dies. Now I know what a mother looks like when she hears that her son is dead. Now I know what a murderer looks like, unfortunately. And so it's very, very real to me now, and I can't tell you how many times these people have just come up behind me and just touched my shoulders. And to know that there is somebody feeling your feelings and connecting with you is an overwhelming blessing. And I am filled with gratitude for every single person on my crew, in a cast, in my neighborhood, all the moms and friends of Patrick, who you saw a bunch of the beautiful ones here. So I can't remember what I was supposed to say, but I do want to say something else. Sponsors, this place here, First Ward and the Chop Shop have been amazing. From the second we walked in, I was kind of wide-eyed. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do something, and they said, whatever you want to do, we're going to do it, because it's a good cause and we're going to do it. And then one by one, people stepped up. True Link Fence donated us money, said, go do this. Walt Smith family, just a regular person, said, Patricia, you're going to need money for this and this and this. Here's the money for it. Then Cinespace caught on and called me up and said, what's going on? What are you doing? There's something happening. I want to know about it. So I told them about it. They said, well, here, take this money. Go do it. It's a good thing. We all feel very helpless. Wait, Albany Bank? Did I forget anybody else? People that know? Albany Bank donated money. We all feel very, very, very helpless. This is a really awful time in our nation. It's a time when, because of a lot of reasons, because of generations of messed up families, generations of drunk families, then you add in all of the stupid video games, you add in 50,000 channels on TV, you add on cell phones that we're all addicted to, and social media, and it doesn't stop. And I think the kids today are just like this. They're bombarded. They don't know who they are anymore. They don't know what they want anymore. And there are a lot of them that are just hardened. Their hearts are hardened. And those are the ones that are pulling the triggers. Those are the ones that unfortunately are getting a gun in their hands at 13. Those are the ones that are falling victim to gangs. There are gangs in every suburb now. It's not just in the city. There are gangs in Des Plaines. In my sweet hometown, I never would have thought of it. There are gangs right around the corner. And that's what happened with my son. And those guys are lost. And we want to help them because they all were born pure. They all were born innocently. Even some are from really good families. You know, it doesn't mean that you're from the wrong side of the tracks or something. Even some are from really good families, but for some reason, there's something sexy and appealing in the gangbangers that they see on TV, or carrying a gun, or how the word respect is taken on, and it just pisses me off, how the word respect now is taken on a new meaning. Now respect is no longer, I looked it up in the dictionary one day, and I can't remember it, it was in my speech, but I looked it up. But now respect is, if you even look at someone sideways, that's justification for shooting them because they're not respecting you. And the more it happens, the more it becomes ingrained in our society, and it's going to keep going. So, thank you to these wonderful actors. Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you to especially Chicago PD's cast and crew, because they're my other family. That I could only work 14 hours a day with those people. Please begin. I want to have a moment, not just for my son, who if you go on the website, you'll read all the amazing things about him. What a wonderful person he was. What a smart person he was. What an adventuresome person he was. But I want to, stop talking while you pass them. But I also want to take a moment of silence. Shush! Excuse me. I want you to take a moment of silence for all these people who have lost their lives this year. I think there were a whole bunch of shootings just last month, right? All of the people that lose their lives every single day to gun violence unnecessarily. And may I say, I'm not anti-gun. Our organization's not anti-gun. It's anti-gun violence. A gun is a tool, but it's only to be used when you really need to. The motto of our corporation is be strong, use your words, not guns. And we want to help people to calm down and to learn how to talk again and to not just whip out a gun and shoot. So let's take a moment also for not all of those that are lost, but I gotta tell you, the ones who are left behind, it's way worse. Every day I'm in bed, and I wake up, and I'm like, oh, I'm happy to be alive, yay, let's get out of bed. And then it hits like a sledgehammer that it's not a nightmare, it's real. And then Royce comes, well, no, he's not in bed with me, but. Somebody does what he's just doing, and I go, okay. So here's a moment of silence for Patrick Raymond Boswell, for all the people that lost their lives, because most people in this room know someone, or know someone that knows someone, and let's ask God to give us all strength and hope to keep on going and to spread love and light, because there's more light than darkness. Amen. Amen. I can't drink it because I don't drink anymore, but
Fortunate enough to be the tech advisor on Chicago PD, and I work with some incredible people, not just on Chicago PD, but on Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and now on Chicago Justice. We share stories that are very, very difficult to swallow. There's some incredible people that allow us to do that. Terry Miller, Mark Tinker, our three wise men, Matt Olmstead, Derek Haas, and Michael Brandt, along with all the producers. But the stories only come to life when the actors respect what the Chicago Police Department does. With that said, every day we live through a horrible story of victims, of individuals that basically die while we tell the story. Patricia, who I sit behind every day, and who I found to be an extremely powerful woman, after going through having a son who died, hears every gunshot and sees blood and has to relive her son's death. To me, I have never met a more powerful woman in my life. Somebody who has inspired me, and I think everybody else, to go on. There hasn't been a day on set that someone hasn't came by and gave her a hug. It's not just the cast, but it's the crew. Everybody has lived through this scenario together. Thank God I know a lot of people. Brian Sexton, who's the chief prosecutor, if I'd ask, please step up on the stage, with the state's attorney's office, who has given more than 29 years of his life to prosecuting the most horrible, horrific cases, and every day having to go home and live those lives. Fred Waller, who's the chief of patrol, who I am proud to say, who has rose through the ranks of the Chicago Police Department and is now ahead of the entire patrol. Velma, who I also worked in the 12th District as a tactical officer, is Administrative Sergeant Patrol. Roderick, and Sadie with the mayor's office. Step right up. All the people that stand behind me are instrumental in fighting against violence every day. It's sad to say that some policemen, I was once asked, do you have nightmares? And I said, I have a whole library that I haven't even had time to see yet. That's just me. But Patricia, who raised a son to the age of 14, and then violently, he was taken away from us from guns and from gangs. And from just a kid making a bad decision, her life was changed. But today, we all come here today and we gather for his life and for every other kid that may lose their life. There's 13,500 policemen right now that are on the street that are actively trying to prevent these things from happening. But the only way that we can get the support is things like this, where we can raise money, awareness, and educate individuals that are out there and let them know it's okay. It's all right not to fight. Everybody thinks it's cool to pick up a gun and shoot another individual. I think at the end of the day, basically what it all comes down to is love. And I think one of the only reasons why we're all here today is probably because of that 4-letter word, love. Because we're afraid. So, Patricia, I can't tell you how much you've changed my life, and I think you changed a lot of other people's life. That every day I come there, and I hope to God that you're sitting in that chair, and I know that you've lost several family members in the last 18 months. I just want to let you know that I look up to you, and I appreciate you. And for you to put all of your feelings aside, unselfishly, and to try to help other individuals cope with what they're about to go through when you lose a child. So I think we should all just give a big round of applause to Patricia. And the big family that's helped her get through all of this, which is the cast, the crew, Terry Miller, Mike Tinker, our mayor's office, and the Chicago Police Department. Right now, I'd like to introduce to you to an officer who's out there on the front lines every day, who puts himself in grave danger, who has no problem with the words being in harm's way, and his name is Fred Waller. He's a dear friend of mine, and I respect him with my entire heart.
Thank you. As you can see, I'm the only goofball in the uniform. So Brian told me to come. He said I'd get a part. So this is my audition, right? But you know, on a serious note, I speak on behalf of the police department, but really, I speak on humanity, for humanity, all of us, because that's who we are. We're all one, not against one, against this person, not against that person. I know I didn't know Patrick, and I just met Pat, but it's what she said is like a nightmare. I hear those voices of pain every day. It happens far too often in this city, all over the country. These type of things happen, and then it's almost like a nightmare. You go to sleep, wake up, and think didn't really happen, but it did. And for her, now, we embrace her because I see those voices of pain, and they're usually internalized. They don't want to come out of their room, they don't want to come out of their home, but now she's giving herself, selflessly, giving herself to try to make a difference here for some other people. So, like I said, on behalf of humanity, not just the police department, I appreciate you, Pat, what you're doing. I know we've talked about doing some things because your voice needs to be heard. Thank you.
I'll be brief. The only thing I want to say is the trial of Patrick Skiller is up November 7th. I kind of feel weird being acknowledged before justice has actually been served, but I assure you it will be, okay? I got 3 little kids, little rugrats running around, myself, and I can only imagine the pain that Patricia and Bob have gone through. It's unreal. And when I met Patricia and she talked to me about the case, I told her, I'm on it. It's done. We're going to get this guy. I felt her pain, and you know what? It's not just her pain, but this happens in Chicago all the time. It's ridiculous. We gotta put a stop to this shit. It's nonsense. All this gang bullshit. I'm sorry for swearing, but.
No, but I appreciate you because now I know I can curse a little bit. That makes.
And Harvey too, Leroy.
No, thanks,
And
dog.
Harvey.
You know what I'm saying,
And
dog?
Harvey.
So like, let's not be alarmed.
But you know what, it's people, thank you for coming out, it's people like you, it's people like Patricia that want to make a difference, that want to turn this around, and it is going to be turned around. We just got to keep fighting, we got to try. When it gets to my desk, it's already over, okay? So I think these kind of programs, these kind of efforts, I don't even want to take that case. I want it to be not a case. This is going to save a life before it ever gets to me, and thank you, Patricia.
So we have the real world and we have the Hollywood world. Big round of applause to them all. Once I start drinking, I get really inappropriate, so I'm going to step off the stage.
No.
I'll be over here making bad decisions.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, Lucci, listen.
Let the mayor's office people fucking leave, then I can start being me.
Okay, listen. What I would like to propose publicly right now, Luch, is that listen, I know I'm supposed to be like the host of this shindig, and I don't mind that. But I also don't mind if every once in a while maybe you got on stage and kind of co-host it with me. How y'all feel about that? Like, can we how y'all feel about me and Luch? Maybe get a little inappropriate with each other.
We're going to do this.
Huh? You feel me, Luch?
I feel you, and you're a big, beautiful black man.
I'm glad somebody noticed. Thank you, man. So you just stick around, Luch.
No problem at all.
That's your mic, bro. Take it off. Hey, look at him. Hey, listen, y'all don't
You got
understand.
some music or something?
No, bro. It's not like that all the time. Listen, y'all understand. I've been trying to get Luch to like do shows with me and like get on stage for like the past 2.5 years, and I've even went as far as putting this man's name in bold, powerful print on flyers. Posted them on my social media and said that Brian Luch will be performing tonight.
And then a guy by the name of Steve Tappis kicked me in the ass and I wasn't allowed to come.
That's not true. That's not true. Listen. Either way, bro, it's good to see you on stage tonight. Can we just clap it up for Luch? We're gonna have the more interesting the vibes might be. I do want to keep this family groove going, and so a long time ago, and by a long time ago I mean this morning, I received an email from Patricia. Finally, she was like trying to send me the list of acts or potential acts that may or may not come up tonight. And she had sent it to me a long time ago, but I didn't recognize the email because it didn't say Patricia Fontaine. It said Robert Boswell, and I didn't know who the hell that was. So I ignored it. I apologize, Rob Boswell, for not acknowledging the email. It's okay, Bob. But when I got the list this morning, I saw it and I got extremely excited about it because I saw names on it that I couldn't wait to see. It's unfortunate for me to inform you that most of those names that I was excited about didn't make it tonight. So you're gonna get the plan B, which saves most people in most situations if you ever had a plan B before. No, this show's about to get real and risque sometimes. I'm playing with you. But no, in lieu of John Seda and his daughters who wanted to be here tonight but couldn't, I felt like it would probably be appropriate if I brought up another family situation similar to how Christian Stolte and Corinne just did their thing. I think it's important that we bring some more family love up here to groove with us. And so if you don't mind, I would love to introduce to you somebody who I look up to and admire, somebody who I think is probably the most talented person in the room. No offense to any of the other talent in here. But I say that respectfully, and I say that with nothing but love. You may have seen him in the first season of Chicago PD, episode 8, as Officer Gutierrez. He's a black man, but he can pass for Puerto Rican, I guess. Clap it up for my little brother, Lamar Hawkins. Clap it up for little brother. And so, me and my little brother, how y'all doing? What's up?
Doing great.
And so, me and my little brother about to do something that but we haven't done it in a very, very long time. But we got to fill in for stuff who didn't make it. So bear with us. We about to do like a little acapella groove. Once upon a time, we got very, very addicted to the Rat Pack. And as we got addicted to the Sammy Davis Jr.'s and the Frank Sinatras and the Dean Martins of the world, we came up with a groove that we're about to do tonight that we affectionately call Ba-Dong Ching Bong Ching.
You ready, bro?
I'm ready, bro.
Let's do it.
And after I drink this water, are we ready, y'all? Here we go. Ba-Dong Ching Bong Ching, Ba-Dong Ching Bong.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. You're so deep in my heart, and that you're almost a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I have tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never could go so well. But darling, how can I forget when baby you know darn well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come on Mike, for the sake of having you near. In spite of that calming voice that comes in the night, says these words in my ear. Don't you know, you little fool, you never can win, use your mentality. Wake up to reality. But each time I do, every thought of you makes me stop. Before I begin, let me tell you that I got you. I got you under my skin. And I like you. I like you under my skin. It's a little lumpy, but you're under my skin. What I do, sweetie do dee dee, just like that. Do 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 that, that I do that, that I do that, that I do. You came a long way from St. Louis. Yeah, you climbed that ladder of success. That's right. You have a lot of fancy cars that have now part the address. You came in from the Midwest and suddenly impressed the population here about. But baby, I got news for you. From St. Louis to Century, I got my dad. You get in trouble by the wayside. A feeling I ain't gonna know. You came along from St. Louis, but baby, you still got a long way to go. Ooh, ooh, a long way to go. Switch it up just like this. Work, woman, oh, woman, Michael Dreamer, show me you the business of women I ever Come on, bro. Walk to the end. Tell me what I say. Tell me what he say. Tell me what I say. Tell me what he say. Tell me what I say. Cause you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when clouds are gray. Wow, you never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't take my baby. Whoa, Lord, don't take my sunshine away. Because I've been thinking about you. Be-bom, be-bom, be-bom. Something swinging all about you. Be-bom, be-bom, be-bom. You make my heart beat fly the most. Ooh, be-bom. You are the end and the outermost. Be-bom, be-bom, be-bom. Baby, you got lips sweet as honey. Tell you what I do, and you can love me down. Take my money, but I'll never stop kissing you. I think y'all can do better now for little bro. Come on, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so very much. Move around along. Right? Y'all understand how nervous I was. No, thank you so much. I'm so glad you appreciate it. You obviously have bad taste.
messing with you. I'm messing with you. No, thank you so much. No, we do appreciate that. Thank you very much. We haven't done that in a while, so for us to be able to do that real quick was, I impressed myself a little bit. But coming up to the stage right now actually is a man who's a lot more impressive than either one of us could be. This cat that's about to come up to the stage isn't just an actor, in my humble opinion. I think this man truly exudes what it means to be an artist. He doesn't just act, he also writes, and what I love about his writing is that I think that it truly exemplifies, I apologize, not just his intelligence, but his good energy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we find ourselves, listening to artists or paying attention to artists who, like, they seem smart, and they probably are, but their energy isn't always positive, isn't always powerful. But this person right here, who I'm about to bring up to the stage, wrote a piece for Patricia in her situation that is so beautiful that I wouldn't be surprised if we all, cried just a little bit, if not a lot. So come to the stage right now is a man who I affectionately call Mouse, but you might know him as Sam Hunt.
Hello. Hello again. Hey. So, I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory about what I'll read for you. But basically, one day while we were on set, Patty and I, that's Patrick Pfluger, we had some time off, and so the Cubs were playing the Cardinals in the playoffs last year. And I decided that I wanted to make a video, just a silly little video because I'm a big Cubs fan.
Me too.
And yeah, that's right. So that's all right. It's all right. You can stay there. It's fine. So I drew like a little picture of a cardinal, and we did this video, and I kind of was nervous about doing it because I'm not big in social media and all that stuff anyway. It started to ramble. But the point is that Patricia actually saw the video, and then she came up to me and she asked me, "Hey, would you mind drawing another one for me?" And she shared something that was very special to me now, is that cardinals, when they visit you, are actually the spirits of your lost ones. So every time that you see a cardinal, that's actually someone that you've lost, someone that you love coming back to visit you and to Now
we're gonna do it again. We've heard it a couple times. If you feel free to sing along, we'd love for you to do so.
You owe this to us, but we owe this to the lives that we've lost and the lives that are still here celebrating life. So let's clap it up for that. Let's clap it up for that, man. We about to have a good time, baby. We about to have a good time. With that being said, are you ready to kick off this show? Are you ready to kick off this show? Coming to the stage right now, and he's about to bring the energy all the way down. just playing with you. But y'all, hey, listen. This brother is a Chicago legend. In my humble opinion, he's probably, if not the most, definitely one of the most talented Chicago artists that Chicago has ever seen. It's an honor for me to say that I know the brother. It's an honor for me to say that I've worked with the brother. I watched him coming up before I was even on TV. I watched this man in auditions be so focused and so determined and so passionate about his craft that he doesn't even know how much of a fan I am of this man. But he's about to come up here and get it cracking like chapped lips. I want y'all to clap it up right now for Christian Stolte and his powerful daughter, Yeah!
There is no way in hell I'm living up to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're at your best. That's my daughter. She works on Chicago PD in the camera department.
Yes, she does.
And she played my daughter on Chicago Fire. It's a song by Randy Newman. Pretty out of tune, doesn't it?
Tell us more about your daughter, because she gets shy.
She's a beautiful young lady.
Probably we shouldn't be doing this during We're gonna live with that, because come on, it's a show, right? He gives us all his love. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above. He gives us all his love. He knows how hard we're trying. He hears the babies crying. He sees the old folks dying. He gives us all his love. And if you need someone to talk to, well, you can always talk to him. And if you need someone to lean on, well, you can lean on him. He gives us all his love.
And we take our love that
He gives us all his love.
we take all his love.
He's smiling down on us from up above. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above. He gives us all his love. Thank you, everybody.
I feel like we can do a little bit better than that for Christian Stolte and the beautiful daughter.
Connect with you in this life. So naturally, I wanted to do something nice for her. I wanted to make it something special. So I procrastinated. And on the last day of our filming of the second season, I finally finished it. and I gave her a piece. And there's actually a picture of it in your in the brochure. Brochure? What's it called? Program? Thank you. Appreciate that. There's actually a picture of it in the program. You can take a look at it. But so I drew that for her, and I also wanted to write something that goes with it. So I'm going to read that for you right now. With every breath, the billows of your chest touch the heart. And upon sweet release, new wind fills the world to guide my way home. Do not weep, but breathe for me. Do not break, fill wings for me. Do not fold, but rather build memories. Memories that I might touch your shoulder with love and sweet harmony. Breathe on, sweet mother. Breathe deep. Breathe currents. For angels do not weep. So I wrote that for her. Thank you. I wrote that for her, and I drew the picture for her because again, something that we've hit on and that we talked about is just who Patricia is and what she brings to us. It was just so important to me to try and give something back to her. And it's been one of the great honors of my life that I was actually able to do something for her that touched her in the way that she felt. And I feel so honored to be able to share that with you and be able that she felt that it was worthy enough to be a part of this whole experience that we all have for you tonight. So the last thing that I'll leave you with is, I learned recently that our bodies regenerate every 7 years. Our cells literally replace previous cells every 7 years. So you are a new person every 7 years, except your eyes and your heart. Your eyes and your heart will never change. They do not regrow. So every time that you look somebody in the eye, you are seeing them. Every time that you look into somebody's eyes, you are actually seeing the person from the day that they entered this world. So look each other in the eye. And I hope that we can all actually see people in the eye and realize that you're actually seeing into each other's souls and into each other's hearts. So the next time that somebody pulls a gun or the next time that somebody feels disrespected, I hope that they just take that 1 millisecond to look the person in the eye. Take care of each other. God bless. Thank you very much.
Y'all clap it up for David. She's gonna sit down too. What's this young lady's name? Y'all clap it up for Teresa. I've never seen a person so excited to sit down. Let's give Teresa just a little bit more love. Y'all clap it up for Teresa. High five, girl. So listen, we just wanted to warm y'all up and tease y'all a little bit later on. We're going to have a live auction where we're going to be trying to give away this powerful director's chair from Chicago Fire, signed by every powerful person in the cast. And so just, you know, check your mobile banking accounts and see how much you got in there. Just so we can make sure that we're going to give this chair away today or tonight. Let's clap it up for Teresa and Dave, ladies and gentlemen. Would you want to give it away now? Well, I guess, listen, according to Patricia, we just going to give the chair away now. And so, listen.
Don't need to say that because, wow. All right, so what we're going to do,
you know, $1,000 for it right now.
So you know how auctions work, right? We start at a price, I help you out, you help me out. And we're gonna go up a little bit as you guys get excited. Let's just practice for right now, okay? We're not selling anything, but we are just gonna practice. $10,000, that's fantastic. We're gonna start with a number.
Wait, let's make sure he doesn't have Tourette's.
$12,000. $10,000. He really knows what he's doing. You could all learn a lot from him, actually.
But listen, it's not that I don't believe you have the money. I just want to believe that you know what you're doing.
He knows it's practice. It's
He just raised himself another 3,000. Listen, if he overdraft, it got shit to do with me.
Whereas
For the chair.
yes, the girl does not come with the chair.
I'm not going with the chair. It's just for the chair.
All right. So practice. So okay. Time out. So here we go. If I say we're going to start the bidding at $10, which we're not because we're practicing. If I said $10, yes, I see somebody back there and I say $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You're all doing very well. That's 70. That's how it works. And you seem to have numbers on those signs, so I'm going to call that out. At the end, 200. Fantastic. So now we're going to start for real. Remember, the money's going to a fantastic cause. We're all here to do the same thing, which is to help end the violence that's plaguing our streets. Let's remember that. We're going to open the bid right now for this at $200. I've got 200, 250. Can I get 275? 275 right here. 300. Where can I get 3? At 325. I get 3. I get 350 right here. Can I get 3 1/4? 3 1/4. Number 7. Thank you. 400. And over here on 425. Thank you. 450. 475. 475. $500 to lose. 525. We're going to go all the way up to 550. 550. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. 550. I'm not forgetting anybody up there. I've got 555. Excuse me, sir? 580. 581. We're slowing down a little bit now. We're going to go to 585. 586. 57. 9. I'm going all the way up to 6. Can I get 6? 6. Thank you, sir. It's back to $25 increments. 625. Can I get 650? Thank you. 6 1/4. 6 3/4. Excuse me. 6 3/4. 7. Where can I get 7? I got 6 3/4. I need 7. Thank you, sir. 7 in the back. All the way in the back. Thank you very much. We're going to go to 725. Who can give me 720? 725. Thank you. 750. Thank you very much, sir. I'm at 750. Here, can I get 7 3/4? 7 3/4. Thank you very much. 8. Thank you very much. We're going to go to 50s. 850. I'm looking for 850 now, please. 850. Who's got 850? Thank you very much in the front. I'm going for 9. Anybody got 9? I've got 859. Thank you very much. Ma'am, it's to you. He's at 9. Can I get 950? $900 in the back. 950. Thank you very much. And so it's to you. Thank you very much. And even $1,000. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. We're going to go to 1,050 to you, sir. I've got 1,050 over here on my right. Of $1,100. Thank you very much, sir. I'm looking for 1,150 right now. It's almost 1,150. Oh, it's coming up on 1,150 at this moment. And I've got 1,150. 1,150. Thank you very much, sir. We've got a new bidder in the game. That's fantastic. I'm looking for 12. I've got 1,150. Looking for $1,200. 12 out of nowhere, right here, down in the center, comes $1,200. Looking for 1,250. Anyone for 1,250, please? Can I get 1,250? I'm looking for 1,250. I've got 12. 12. You are doing very good right now. 1,250. Thank you very much, gentlemen in the gray shirt. 1,250. It's to you, ma'am. 1,250. Thank you very much. I'm looking for 13. 13, she says. Thank you very much. 1350, anyone? 1350 to Patrick Lives On. I've got 13. I'm looking for 1350. Can I get, thank you very much, sir. 1350. That's very nice of you, sir. 1350. I'm looking for 14 now. You're buying a house. Look how great that would, excuse me. Patty Kluger comes in at 14. We're bidding on the chair, just to be clear. So I think we're back to 1350. And I understand you're buying a house. Can you imagine how great that chair is going to look in the house? I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Right now we're at 1350. I'm looking for 14. Are you in or are you out?
Yeah.
$1,400. We got a big fucking $1,400, sir. 1450. What do you say? 1450, anyone? 1450, thank you very much, sir. 1450, so now it's to you. 1,500, we're at $1,500 right now. 15 Benjamins. We've got 1450, we're looking for 15. I'll tell you what, can we get instead of $14.50, can we get
I think we get 1,500 to the beautiful girl with the brown hair.
right there? I'll take $14.75 if you can do $14.75, man. $14.75. Thank you very much. Sir, we're at $14.75. Can you come up to 15?
$14.75.
We're at $14.75.
With no hair on his ass. Can you make the bid?
We got $14.75. It's for the kids. It's always for the kids. We got $14.75. We're looking for 15. Anybody want to come in at 15? $14.75 going once. The chair at 15. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We're at $1,500 in less than a couple of minutes. Is anyone else interested in going in 15? I can tell you're hesitant. I'm going to help you out if you help me out. 15.25. We'll go 15.25. We've got 15. I'm looking for 15.25. The house, you know, it's an extra 25 bucks. What are you going to do with the 25 bucks? Put in a couple of flowers in the front yard? You could have the Chicago Fire
Independent
chair.
woman. Yes, show him that you
$15.25.
$25 more dollars.
$25. $15.25. Thank you very much. All right, so we're getting down to brass tacks. We're at $15.25. We're looking for $15.50 now. Sir, I think it's to you. $15.50. Yes or no? I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up a little bit. $15.50. We're at $15.25. I need $15.50. $15.25 going once. You only get 3 times. So $15.25 going twice. And $15.50 to pick up a 105. This is getting tense, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're all awake now, if we weren't before. So now we're at $15.50, ladies and gentlemen. You've been very generous so far. This is... She's shaking her head. She's thinking about it once, twice, 3 times. But I think we need to move it on.
$550 for a Chicago Fire one-time edition chair with this beautiful young lady in it. Are you going to let that blonde take your balls out of her purse, strap on a set, and make a fucking bid? That's what I'm talking about. He's at $15.50. Are you scared? Come on, one time. 1,600. Let's see if 1,600 everyone will talk about you. I'll put you on Twitter. I'll put you on Instagram. I'll put you on Facebook.
He's got 1 million followers.
I'll let Patty fucking Ruzek kiss you on the mouth for $1,600. You gotta be like $50 and make it $1,600. Don't tell me I got the power. For $1,600, Patty Ruzek come over, kiss you right on the mouth, and he'd do it for Patricia. Don't tell me. I'll let Sergeant Boyd come in here, strip naked, walk up and down the stage for $1,600. You're afraid of $1,600? You're gonna give it to the man with the big full stripe? I'll never fall.
So we're at 1550 here. We're looking for 1575. How about 1560? 1560. No? 1550. 1550.
We got a 1,500 bid. We got a 1,500 bid right now. The man with the striped shirt.
Going once. 1550.
We got a 1,500.
Going twice. 1550. The Chicago Fire full cast signed chair is going for $1,550. Sold. Thank you, sir.
What's your number, brother? What's your number? Raise it high, raise it high. Number 105. Y'all clap it up for 105. Taking home the director's chair.
No pressure.
Goes home with somebody who not only deserves it, but earned it with their hard-earned money.
Whoa, you're going home?
No pressure, Nick. So, ASA Steve Cott, do you mind starting off the bid at wherever you feel like it?
You know, the last time we started with the chair, we started at $100, and that worked pretty well, I think. So why don't we give that another try? And once again, just to clarify, the shirt does not come with Nick. So here we go. Thank you for that lovely musical introduction. Let's start. I'm gonna get $100. I got $100 in the back. Thank you. 125, 150. Looking for 175, 200 here. 25, 50, 250, $250. 300 over here to my left. 325, looking for 350 right here down to the front. Thank you very much. 375, 375 right here. 400 right here. 550, $550. Now we're at 525. I got 525. I'm looking for 550. Who's going to come in for me at 550? Thank you very much. Number 7, 550. Now I'm looking for 5 3/4. That's 575. And there we go, right down. Number 64, 575. Looking for 6. Big number 6. Thank you very much. Looking for 6. I've got the 575. Can I get 6? Looking for 6. 6. Thank you very much. Looking for 625. Excuse me. 625. Thank you again, ma'am. It's to you. We're at 625. We're looking for 650 right now. 650 can be. That's the winning bid that will bring it home for you. Unless, of course, you'd like to go up to 675. Thank you. 700 to you, ma'am. 700 over here. We're looking. Would you like to stretch or doing anything else? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's worth $700 right there. Right, so 700 now. Now we're at 725. It seems like we've got some people who are pretty determined. We're at 725. It's 750 to you now, right now. And if once we start to slow down, thank you very much. We're looking for 750 right now. Thank you, 750. Once we slow down, you know I'm going to have to release Bluch, and he's going to come and swear at you. So if that's what you want, then you just stay silent, and that's fine. We're at 750. I think we're looking at 775 right now. And a little bit of skin.
For a good cause.
A little bit of skin always is worth an extra $25, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Lou just kissed his belly button. Y'all gonna have to pay more money for this thing.
You're gonna have to pay more money, apparently.
Yo, where's the bid?
Oh, 775 in the back. Thank you very much. So, ma'am, it's now to you. Wow. It's now to you at 8. We're looking for 8. Yes, she's thumbs up at 8. Anybody else want to jump in?
Dress over here.
825. 825 to you.
825?
825, yes. We're 825. And she's like, damn, 825. So now we're looking for 850.
Time edition, 825,
800, thank you, $800. Is that where we're at? Where were we at? $800, now we're looking for 825. If we were at 825, I got, you're 825, we're looking for 850. 850, 850, 850, thumbs up, 875, 8 1/4, 8 1/4, yeah.
The Magic Mike version of the Chicago PD vest has been signed by everybody in the Chicago PD cast, but is worn right now by the chest-naked Patty Ruzick.
That man is naked under that vest. Ladies and gentlemen,
I think it's safe to say that we can start the bidding for the ladies at $1 million. She has been waiting in the wings, and what you don't understand is that who's this signed by? Number 4. I don't know if y'all know this by now, but I'm too black to know the actual names on the hockey players. Yeah, with this jersey comes tickets and hold on. I'm about to man, going twice. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, we need Miranda back up to look. Okay, so here's the thing. This is a real vest signed by real people from your favorite show. We're gonna do the same thing. We love that $100 opening bid. You guys are being so generous, so kind with us. We hope you keep it up. Is this our last item?
It's the third item.
It's the third item. So we may have a couple more to go. No one's informed me of that.
We have so many items.
We
got the big 3 out of the way.
So we're going to start off at $100 for the signed Chicago PD cast vest, 100. I'm going to go with $50 instruments, so I'm going to go 150. Can I get 2? 250. Looking for 250. Yes, sir. 250. Thank you. 350. 350. I'm going 4. Excuse me. 5. We're up to 5. Looking for 500. 550. For a 556. Thank you very much. 650. 650. 750. I got 750. Thank you very much. I'm looking for 8. Thank you. 850 now. 850 now. I got 850. Where'd 850 go? 850. Looking for 9. $900. Thank you. Looking for 950. I'm at 9. I'm looking for 950. I got 9. I'm looking for 950. I got 950 in the back. Thank you very much, ma'am. 950. You guys are doing great. Let's go up to 1,000. I'm looking for $1,000 for the signed Chicago PD vest. $1,000 right over there to the right. Thank you very much. And now $1,050. I've got $1,000 even. I'm looking for $1,050 right there, number 114. Thank you. $1,050. 1,100 now. 1,100. Cheers, sir. 1,100. He's to 1,100 right there. Thank you very much. 1,150. We've got 1,150. We're over 12. Will you do 12? Will you do 12? We've got 1,150 in the back. Will you do 12? I've got 1,150. Thank you very much. We're doing 12. I've got 12. Will you do 1,150? Sorry, excuse me. 1,250. 1,250, sir, to her 12. 1,250, sir, to her 12. I've got 12. 1,250. He's thinking like it.
You don't understand. This is a Chicago PD vest.
You also need to understand, this does not happen. We do not sign things and give them away. So you're talking about authenticity, you're talking about scarcity, something that no one else will have. We're at $1,200 now. We're looking for $1,250.
And listen, if I could fit the damn vest, I would put it on.
If we get an extra $1,225, can I get you interested in $1,225, sir? $1,225. We're working on that, man. I see, I hear you, I got you. We're at 1,200. How many more items of clothing?
How much are we at? I didn't hear it. What's the
1250. Now we're at
$1,250. Wait a minute. I am going to guarantee you the best hug in your life. I'm also going to guarantee you that my man here was going to kiss you directly on the mouth. And I am going to give him technical advice how to do it. 49-year-old man with 27 years of police experience, I'm willing to guarantee that he's going to do it well. So now, how much was that last bid?
I've got 1250 down in front. Lady down in front came out to 1250. We're going 25 now, so you're at 1275. 1275, so that means 1300 for you, ma'am.
Do not be scared.
Don't be scared.
It is a good
We're working on that. We'll get to that part. 1275.
The man is
the number is coming off.
How much?
1275. 13. Now we're at 1300.
ASA top. Did she say 1300?
She said 1300.
1300 in a blonde.
1300. We're gonna go to 13. 1500. Thank you very much. 1500. Now I'm going to start saying those words that we're waiting for. 15 going once. 15 going twice. 15 sold. Here comes the kiss, everyone.
$1,500.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And for $3,000, you can take them home and sleep with them. Can I get $3,000? Can I get $3,000? Can I get $4,500? Can I get $3,000? We got $4,500. You're the man with the beard.
See, we don't play no damn games over here in Chicago, Syria. We give no real kisses in the mouth.
Number 114 at $1,500, Patricia.
How does that feel? Hey, listen, you deserve an interview on Good Morning America. I think the world wants to know how that kiss felt in the mouth. Patty. Listen, what you also need to know is that Patty, me and Patty do bachelorette parties on weekends.
And all the guy with the striped shirt got was a stupid chair. Patty's going home with you. and he's gonna be slapping some ass.
Or you gonna be slapping some ass. It depends on how y'all feel about your life.